2 hours left. Archangel Mitchell says, I order you to open this right now. Mitchell has been trying to reach you. A secret courier is coming your house tonight. Open immediately. Archangel Michael says, the time you've been unknowingly preparing for is just 2 hours away. The air around you will start to change, and subtle signals will begin to flash through your atmosphere. Heaven has sent someone, and they are carrying a package that no ordinary hand has ever touched before. You felt the shift in your spirit, haven't you? That strange sensation that something is coming, something huge, something hidden. That's not imagination. It's spiritual confirmation, and you were never meant to miss it. This is not a regular day, not a regular hour, and not a regular message. Tonight, a secret courier is coming to your door, and you were selected long before this day arrived. They are not delivering a letter. They are delivering your divine route, your hidden inheritance, and something that has been blocked for a long time. A heavenly portal has opened, and the countdown has already started. If you are reading this, it means you're still on time. But once the 2 hours expire, the decision is out of your hands. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They've tried to stop this from reaching you before. That's why your dreams have felt heavy, your path uncertain, your blessings delayed. But the divine courier has outmaneuvered their schemes this time. Someone powerful has held your name hostage in silence. They wrote lies, they blocked your favor, and they planted rumors like thorns around your legacy. But Archangel Michael has pulled the root of it all, and now the truth is traveling straight to your hands. You must be ready. This moment is fragile. If you ignore it or walk away, you might miss a turning point that was already delayed by years. Comment now to activate the angels assigned to this message. You are not alone. Heaven is orchestrating the arrival of something that will flip your entire story. Type Amen to get blessing 717. A courier will arrive, not wearing a uniform, but cloaked in timing and silence. Their presence won't be loud, but it will be impossible to forget. They were chosen because they can pass through energies that others would be repelled by. Inside the package is a confirmation sealed in divine ink. Your name is written there. The letter inside has information you thought was buried forever. Tonight, someone who thought they succeeded in burying you will be forced to watch as your rise begins again. What they feared is now walking directly to your door. Do not panic, prepare. Type Amen to get blessing 191. The courier was dispatched after 3 attempts were blocked. A woman tried to intercept it, but her hands couldn't touch it without being burned by truth. Archangel Michael stood in between her and your blessing. Heaven does not play dice with your life. Every detail is precise, down to the minute, down to the messenger, down to the city lights that will flicker right before your knock comes. You'll know the moment. Comment to allow the spirit realm to open your senses wider. The vibration is already building around your aura. The divine atmosphere is preparing for impact. Type Amen to get blessing 464. This message was never meant to scare you, but it must awaken you. You cannot sleep on your purpose anymore. You cannot keep living like nothing sacred is happening around you. The package is physical, but the contents are more spiritual than anything you've ever seen. It holds a reversal. What was taken from you will be acknowledged. They will be shocked when they find out the message reached you. The ones who tried to bind your future are sensing the unraveling now. The thread is snapping. Type Amen to get blessing 805. There was a deal made in your absence, and a contract signed without your knowledge. But tonight changes that. Tonight, your voice will be restored through a decree sent from heaven. There are fingerprints on your blessings that were never supposed to be there. But Michael burned those fingerprints with fire. No residue remains. The angels of justice are watching, and they have marked the place where the courier must deliver the message. A house. A door. At moment. Type Amen to get blessing 119 if you feel anxious. It's because your spirit is already sensing the approach. That's not fear, it's anticipation. It's your soul recognizing divine strategy. Heaven does not whisper this loudly unless it's urgent. And Archangel Michael says, you were chosen for more than survival. You were chosen for legacy. The one who betrayed you will feel the tremble of exposure tonight. Their confidence is cracking, and the secrets they built their life on are now about to leak. Type Amen to get blessing 626. They will try to act like they didn't know. They will play the victim, twist the story, and even pretend they warn you. But the letter holds dates, times, and truth no one can argue with. It's written clearly. You are the rightful one, the rightful heir, the rightful voice, your rightful flame. Comment to tell heaven you're still alert. Stay awake, emotionally and spiritually. Tonight, you're not just receiving a delivery, you're receiving justice. Type Amen to get blessing 404. The atmosphere in your house will feel different the moment the courier is 1 block away. A strange peace mixed with pressure. You'll feel something unseen enter the space. Do not be distracted. Do not leave your home. Stay grounded and ready. If you step out too soon, you may miss it. If you doubt, you may dismiss it. If you ignore this message, the door may remain closed. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Archangel Michael says, this is your divine reroute. The last attempt was interrupted by someone you trusted. They told you they were on your side. They lied. But no one can stop this arrival now. It is already set in motion. He is already in flight. Tonight, you will hear something strange, perhaps a soft knock, perhaps a bell no one else hears. That's your sign. Don't question. Just receive. Type Amen to get blessing 303. If you're afraid, it means you've grown too used to delay. If you're skeptical, it's because your spirit has been starved of divine completion. But not anymore. You'll be given a name tonight. One name that will reveal who's been behind your delay. It will come attached to a paper, hidden behind the message. Comment now to say, I claim what is mine. The angels are circling your location. A hedge of protection has been placed on your gate. Type Amen to get blessing 188. Be alert. Someone may try to call or distract you at the exact moment of arrival. That's intentional. That's manipulation in disguise. Do not be pulled into gossip, drama, or sudden sadness tonight. Stay centered. Stay focused. Stay light. This is spiritual warfare disguised as a delivery. This is a battle disguised as a letter. But victory already belongs to you. Type Amen to get blessing 919. You were not supposed to see this. The enemy has tried to hide this message in algorithm and confusion. But heaven overruled every tactic. The door they close in your face is about to become the doorway of your next breakthrough. What they blocked, God routed. What they delayed, heaven expedited. Comment to break the delay off your life. Say, I receive what's written for me. Say it with your spirit, and watch the shift unfold. Type Amen to get blessing 737. There will be one line in the message that will hit your soul like lightning. It will confirm everything you felt but could not explain. It will expose what was done behind your back in silence. You may cry. You may freeze. You may tremble. But you will also heal. You are no longer wandering. The map is being handed to you in the envelope. Your name is printed in divine ink. Type Amen to get blessing 511. Your future is not in chaos. It was in pause. The pause is over. The heavens have clicked resume. What was taken is being returned. What was robbed is being replaced with double. The letter includes more than you imagined. Comment to say you're ready. Declare it aloud in your space. The courier will hear your spirit before they ever knock. Type Amen to get blessing 848. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. This is your hour. You will never forget tonight. Something sacred is being restored. Prepare your heart. Anchor your energy. A knock is coming. And behind that knock is a miracle too sacred to describe. Type Amen to get blessing 000. The silence before the courier arrives will feel louder than thunder. You'll sense a pressure in the room like time itself is slowing down. That's the final confirmation from the heavens. They are near. Even the animals might respond. A dog bark, a bird cry, a flickering bulb. These are not coincidences. These are signs coded into the atmosphere by the angelic realm to tell you, it's now. The person delivering this isn't just carrying paper. They are carrying energy. They are carrying a shift. And the moment you open it, timelines will realign. Comment now to tell the spirit realm, I am aware. I am aligned. I am ready. That's your agreement. That's your shield. Type Amen to get blessing 505. Inside the message is more than one sheet. The first is instruction. The second is confirmation. The third is a name that once protected you from behind the veil. This message is also being watched by someone who tried to stop it. They are feeling uneasy right now. Something inside them is trembling because they know tonight was the night they couldn't intercept. But you must not be afraid. You must not hesitate. This is your hour of divine reclaiming. Type Amen to get blessing 118. They buried something under your name, spiritually. A woman you once trusted used your energy, your story, your pain to gain favor somewhere dark. That favor ends tonight. The divine courier has a spiritual seal only your energy can unlock. That means no one else can open it, even if they tried to intercept. That's why it had to be delivered at night, in silence, in mystery. This is not regular mail. This is sacred recovery. You will open it, and your soul will know you've just touched something holy. Type Amen to get blessing 313. The divine package doesn't just bring information, it activates change. Some people will be removed from your life after you receive it. That's part of the divine cleanup. You may feel emotional suddenly. You may dream vividly. Don't fear it. It's your spirit opening the door to the next dimension of favor. Heaven never makes mistakes. This courier is heaven's correction of a mistake someone trying to make permanent. But they failed. Type Amen to get blessing 606. Your hands have been anointed to touch this. That's why you've been through fire. That's why you were rejected. That's why certain people couldn't go with you. The knock will not be like any other knock. It will feel like time is standing still. You'll freeze, because your soul will already recognize what's on the other side. And when you open it, a wave will move through your chest. That's divine unlocking. That's prophecy fulfilled. Type Amen to get blessing 404. A long-lost name will be revealed in the package. This name is connected to your family's forgotten history. They were erased, but heaven kept the record. You'll be the one to bring justice not just for yourself, but for generations behind you. This is ancestral. This is spiritual court. And tonight is the verdict. Comment to tell heaven you accept the role. Say, I stand in the gap. Your voice is the bridge now. Type amen to get blessing 919. You may be tempted to tell someone immediately after you open it. Wait and absorb first. Some people around you are not aligned. If you speak too soon, they'll try to twist it, drain it, or block it again. Protect the revelation like it's sacred treasure, because it is. The light inside the message will shift your voice. After tonight, people will listen to you differently. They'll sense the shift even if you say nothing. Type amen to get blessing 828. You've had visions of this moment before, through dreams, symbols, and numbers. You didn't understand it then, but it was your spirit previewing this moment. It was always coming. Everything changes after the knock. Every delay, detour, and denial becomes part of your testimony. They will no longer say, "You're too late." They will say, "How did you survive?" You are about to glow with something they can't copy. You're about to radiate with evidence. Type amen to get blessing 117. Archangel Michael says, the battle is over. The war that was happening over your destiny was invisible, but tonight is the conclusion. The verdict is victory. The person who tried to use your name to step into your place will be removed. A business contract, a love connection, or even a spiritual role was stolen. Until now. Heaven reclaims what belongs to its chosen. And tonight, you are not just chosen, you are revealed. Type amen to get blessing 747. If you feel heat in your hands, or chills down your spine, understand this. Your soul has begun the activation. Your aura is receiving the shift before your eyes do. You'll sleep differently after tonight. Adored. No more restless visions. Peace will wrap itself around you like armor. This was your moment all along. The delay made it sweeter. The betrayal made it louder. The divine made it permanent. Type amen to get blessing 244. And the one who tried to warn you but disappeared. They were not betrayers. They were protectors. They were silenced for a season so they wouldn't be targeted. Their message is in the letter too. You'll read it and cry, because now you will finally understand what they meant back then. You'll wish you listened. But heaven says, don't regret. Just walk forward now. There's still time to reclaim. Type amen to get blessing 393. The courier is closer than you think. You're within the final countdown. The vibration has already begun in your atmosphere. Even your heartbeat will change its rhythm. It will match the frequency of the divine shift. You are not just receiving paper. You are receiving release. Tonight is holy. Tonight is personal. Tonight is permanent. Type amen to get blessing 858. This was your story all along. They tried to rewrite it, but God held the master copy. And now it's being returned to you, page by page, promise by promise. Do not miss the knock. Do not miss the cue. Be alert. Be silent. Be present. Say, I am the vessel. I am the light. And the message will land. Type amen to get blessing 333. The moment the envelope touches your hand, a ripple will pass through time itself. The energy you've been missing, the clarity you've been craving, and the identity you almost forgot will all return in one divine breath. You'll feel your ancestors surround you spiritually, witnessing your restoration. You were the chosen one for this assignment, and that's why it took so long. Others were tested and failed, but you endured, and now heaven is repaying your patience with revelation. Someone tried to sign your destiny away, but they didn't carry the spiritual key. Only you do. Only your hand can unlock what's been sealed for years. Type Amen to get blessing 969. The message will speak directly to something you never told anyone. A secret you carried. A shame you hid. A fear you never dared speak aloud. You'll know it wasn't written by human hands alone. The words will pierce, soothe, and awaken. It will read like prophecy, memory, and promise all at once. Do not rush it. Read it aloud when you're alone. The words carry frequency, and your voice must meet it. Type Amen to get blessing 212. The energy from the courier will linger in your space. You may find yourself waking up at 3:33 a.m. You may hear a name whispered in your spirit. That's confirmation. You're not crazy. You're not imagining this. You're remembering what was hidden from you. Some people will fade from your life after tonight. That's the blessing too. Not everyone was meant to stand beside your glory. Type Amen to get blessing 484. You will see signs everywhere for 3 days after the message arrives. Repeated numbers. Flickering lights. Psalms that speak directly to you. These are not random. They are follow-ups from heaven. Confirmations. Echoes of what was declared in silence. Archangel Michael says, "This is the moment they feared you'd wake up. This is the hour they tried to delay. But you opened it. And now, nothing will be the same." Type Amen to get blessing 676. Even your past will begin to shift. Things you lost will return, not in the same form, but in upgraded purpose. People who once ignored you will seek your counsel, but you must not lower your light for their comfort. Shine with the power that now lives inside your name. Be bold with your blessing. This courier's visit marked the end of who you were and the beginning of who you've always been. Type Amen to get blessing 202. You'll remember this night for the rest of your life. Where you were, what you were, how you felt. Because the spiritual atmosphere tonight will never be recreated. A woman connected to the delay will try to contact you again. Don't answer. Don't respond. She's sensing her access is being revoked. And it is. Heaven has officially blocked her spirit from yours. Type Amen to get blessing 636. The document will say something about a transfer. That word is important. A divine transfer is happening, not just of money, but of power, presence, and position. You were once beneath. Now you rise. You were once silent. Now you speak. You were once doubted. Now you confirm. Comment now. I receive the transfer. Say it boldly. Angels are echoing it back in the spirit realm. Type Amen to get blessing 808. There may be a number at the bottom of the page. A strange code. Memorize it. It holds your next clue. Do not throw anything away from the package. Even the wrapping holds symbolic meaning. It was wrapped in stillness and war. Now it rests in your hands. Tonight, even your breath will sound different. Your being were written as you read these lines. Type Amen to get blessing 383. You were never meant to be average. That's why life tried to crush you, to shrink you, to silence your spirit. But heaven never forgot. Every sigh, every tear, every tired prayer you didn't even finish, Michael heard them. And now, this delivery is your reply. This is the last delay. This is the last deception. From tonight, you rise. Type Amen to get blessing 744. No one will be able to say they helped you unless they were divinely assigned. This time, no one will steal credit. The breakthrough will come by your name only. That's why the courier came alone. That's why no text, no call, no voice message could replace this delivery. You had to feel it. You had to receive it without interference. This is your soul's resurrection. And this is only the beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 929. There is something sacred waiting for you after this. A name. A room you will walk into and be recognized before you speak. That moment is tied to what you receive tonight. Open it fully. Embrace the message. Embody the call. You are no longer waiting. You are walking. You are no longer doubting. You are becoming. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Archangel Michael says, "It is done. What was delayed is now delivered. What was broken is now sealed. What was hidden is now revealed. And now, you walk into the promise." Comment with conviction. Anchor this moment. Let the spirit world see your alignment. Type Amen to get blessing 777. This is the final seal. If you've made it this far, you've already aligned with what heaven has released. The rest is motion. The rest is unfolding. Remain calm. Stay centered. Guard your space for the next 24 hours. The night was divine, and the messenger was right on time. Your spirit has already shifted, even if you haven't fully realized it yet. From the moment this divine message reached your eyes, something ancient and powerful began to reawaken within you. The delay that hovered over your destiny like a cloud is now lifting for good. That secret courier didn't just come to hand you an envelope. They came to unlock a gate in your soul that had been shut tightly by betrayal, confusion, and spiritual warfare. You were never forgotten. You were never abandoned. You were simply being preserved. A man who once laughed behind your back will hear of this shift and fall silent. You will realize he bet against the wrong soul. You will try to reconnect, but the divine is already severing that path. Type Amen to get blessing 662. The document may mention a date in the future. Don't overlook it. It will be the next appointed moment for another door to open. Write it down. Honor it. There will also be a sentence that makes you stop breathing for a second. That's the moment heaven touches your heart. That's the line your spirit's been waiting to read your whole life. You'll recognize it immediately, because it will echo in your chest and bring your eyes to tears. That's your divine confirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 505. This is the kind of breakthrough that silences all doubt. It doesn't need defending. It doesn't need explaining. The presence it brings speaks for itself. Someone is going to realize tonight that they no longer have access to your energy. That realization will hit them like a cold wind. They'll want to reach out, but heaven has blocked their spiritual number. Do not answer messages that feel like old wounds reopening. Your spirit already knows what peace feels like. Don't trade it for familiar chaos. Type Amen to get blessing 414. The courier may leave as quickly as they came. They're not meant to linger. They are heavenly messengers assigned to deliver and disappear. After their visit, your space may feel quieter than usual. That silence is not emptiness. It's sacred. It's heaven making space for your next instruction. Sit in that stillness. Let it settle. Let it anger. Let it soak into every crack where pain once lived. Type Amen to get blessing 686. Even the way you speak will begin to change after this night. Words you once struggled to find will now flow. Your authority will carry weight, and your silence will carry thunder. You'll see people start to treat you differently, not because you changed, but because the spirit within you is no longer hidden. Your divine light is now visible. They will call it luck. They will call it timing. But you will know it was prophecy, delivered by a courier dressed in divine purpose. Type amen to get blessing 313. The person who tried to forge your destiny in the past is spiritually exposed now. Their mirror will crack. Your voice will lose power. Your influence will fade. You don't need to confront them. Heaven already has. Archangel Michael stood before them when they tried to rewrite your story. And now, heaven is giving you the pen back. Type amen to get blessing 727. You were not supposed to read this too early. That's why life delayed it until now. But now that it's here, nothing can stop the unfolding. Everything you touch will now carry a divine signature. Your hands will build, restore, and heal. And the evidence will be visible even to those who doubted you most. You are the storm and the calm, the fire and the flame, the message and the messenger. Type amen to get blessing 444. Someone will try to mock this shift. Don't respond. Let their confusion multiply as your purpose becomes undeniable. This silence will speak louder than your defense. From now on, people will approach you with caution. Your spirit has grown taller, stronger, unshakable, and heaven walks before you in every room. You are the fulfillment of a long-hidden prophecy. You are the return of what was once exiled, and you will not fail. Type amen to get blessing 599. Hold the envelope one last time. Press it against your chest. Whisper into it, I receive all that is mine. That energy will carry through dimensions. Angels will take your agreement and place it into the records of heaven. It is done. It is signed. It is sealed. And it is now delivered. Type amen to get blessing 222. You are not late. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are right on divine time. This message is complete, but your story is only beginning. Heaven is still watching, still moving, still aligning. And you are finally in your rightful position. If you've received this word deeply into your soul, comment now, it is mine. I claim it all. And remember, type amen to get blessing 1001. Type amen to get blessing 888. Type amen to get blessing 321. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20.